What's up, y'all? It's me, Aqua Sloth. Many of you guys complained the last time about my audio being bad. Well, you're in for a f***ing treat this time around, kid, because it ain't getting any better.
Okay, I can't even do it for the bit. It's literally impossible to talk through this thing.
Hello, everyone. This is Aqua Sloth. If time is according to plan, then happy Halloween. I've wanted to do this for a very long time. Not this specifically, but I wanted to do a Halloween themed episode for quite a while, and I never really had a good idea, and I still don't. So nothing has changed. But I thought, what's scary? Scary games, scary movies, scary people. But I thought, you know, what's scarier than anything else? Being perceived by others on the internet. So I thought today we'll read some comments. This is gonna be the last time that I milk that Dark Souls video for all it's worth. I promise. I will say most of these are from that. Most of these are from the Dark Souls video. A couple from the newcomers, some scattered here and there, but overall it's a mixed bag. Now, there were some very repetitive comments, if you will. Mainly because a lot of you people that just insulted me are just very unoriginal. Also, pop filter. Pop filter? More than the microphone. I ain't even fucking around. Let's get into it. I have these broken up into 4 categories. We have category 1, bad camera work. Category 2, bad mic. And category 3, which honestly, I'm surprised there were as many as there was. Just comments that are calling me General Sam. I have brown hair, glasses. I stole his thing. I get it. Let's just start with the bad mic comments. How about that? I think I burp in every fucking video. I don't know why. Start this out. If you're brave enough to use your real name as your YouTube name and then talk shit in the comments, buddy, you getting exposed. Don't go harass anyone. I don't feel like I really need to say that. This is all for fun. I'm not that hurt about any of these. There may be a couple that kind of got under my skin, but it's cool. We're all good. We're all chilling. Cedric Pagavino sounds like a not a slur. What's the other one? Slang. Sounds like a slang for a vagina. He says, as a Souls fan, watching Souls YouTubers for years now, I loved this style of video. You talking with the gameplay and the jokes on the background feels refreshing. Try practicing with the microphone. The audio quality is a bit inconsistent though. Really love the humor and the jokes. Definitely gonna check out your channel. Not really a bad one, but he mentioned the mic, and so he got thrown in the bad mic category. Joe El Jalapeno says, great video, but next time better check how to use the mic properly guide. But still great video. Sun Redux says, video is good, mic is bad. Invest with something with a pop filter to normalize the audio levels. Keep up the great work. Max Watson says, the mic pops really add a lot to this. Thank you, Max. I'm looking forward to the next Super Mega video. Razzle Dazzle 114 says, went to leave a comment about the mic, then noticed you've already mentioned it in the description. Man, I'm having a really hard time listening to the video over the mic pops and breathing. That's pretty much all the ones worth noting on the bad mic category. The bad camera work, however, is... Afflictamine says, did you really have to edit yourself over the gameplay? The whole video. I have one request for you, sir. Go find a fucking Let's Play. This ain't it. This ain't an LP. Go do something else. Walking Burgers says, this video would be a lot better if I didn't have a Coomer soy boy up in my face throughout the whole thing. This is like saying the Titanic would be a better movie if there was no ship. Well, no fucking shit, dude. They'd just be chilling on the land. Egoth Vods says, I feel like I can't say this without trying to really express that it is constructive criticism. Please pick part of the screen and get out of the center. I feel like someone is standing in front of the TV and I'm trying to watch it, and it's impossibly distracting. This one I respect. This man, it was well thought out. Alphonse Hazel says, sorry to say I wanted to watch your vid, but it was just so annoying with you being in the center and hiding so much of the action. Then jumping to the right, left, whatever. Nice idea for a vid, but the presentation is sadly not for me. I respect that. That's fine. If you say, hey, not a huge fan of the editing, this one ain't mine, I'm fine with that. If you just say, you're an annoying cunt, What do you want me to do with that? What do you want me to do with that information? Do you want something else? Cody is dead, who has his profile picture, what looks like Skeletor, but not really. It's some skull thing, so I already don't trust him. He says, having your stupid face up the whole time ruins the video. What an awful choice. Thank you. Peter Parker says, it's a hilarious video that I kinda enjoyed, but I would have enjoyed it a lot more if you could let me actually see the screen. Also, you didn't exactly follow every step of the guide. Sometimes you deliberately chose to do otherwise, and it's annoying. Got my ass good, man. Shit. Rondor says, I'm sorry, but for me, this is impossible to watch. I can't stand the guide. I can't stand the guy jumping all over the screen and covering most of the gameplay. The narration is fine, so is the idea, but you defeat the main purpose of the video by repositioning all over the video every 3 seconds. In the video titled Beating Dark Souls the Way the Devs Intended, this man says, I defeated the purpose by narrating how the devs intended. All right, I guess that's all the ones specifically for camera work. The General Sam ones are not even funny. There's just so many of them. Clicking on this video thinking you were General Sam. Feels like a family-friendly General Sam. Nice video. The style really reminds me of General Sam. Got that General Sam type beat. It's General Sam's cousin, Colonel Dan. That one was pretty good. This man watches General Sam religiously, and it shows. I'm here for it. What in the dollar store General Sam kind of fuckery is this? General Sam clone. General Sam? Question mark? Is this guy General Sam's son? General Sam vibe. General Sam vibes. This man is one of General Sam's sleep paralysis demons from the vibes I get. Heavy, I just watched General Sam's videos. I think I'll give it a go. How hard could it be? Vibes. I'd like to make sure that this is perfectly fucking clear. As I stand in my sloth suit that I spent $140 on, I would like to come out and say that I didn't expect to have to apologize for the joke that I made when I was talking about Gwendolyn. This absolute brain-dead fucking idiot says, that Gwendolyn line was so funny, man, right? Frog emoji, okay emoji, them theirs. Laughing emoji, clapping emoji. Great way to build a MAGA fan base. NGL, milk glass, frog 100 emoji. Since Dark Souls came out, a running joke has been that no one really knows if Gwendolyn is male or female or neither. If I refer to them as they, them, you getting mad at that? That's what you choose to get mad about. Everything else going on in the world, rights being taken away from people, for motherfuckers just getting like killed just for being gay. And you are like, you know what? I'm going to go to this Dark Souls video and I'm going to show that motherfucker who's boss. Take the effort that you just used to comment that. Take that effort, go get a job, and then give some money to an organization. And then fuck off. I will always support the they, them homies. If you don't, you're not welcome here. Support them but doggy, you gotta learn to laugh. You gotta learn to take a joke every now and then. Anyway, we're done with that. We're moving on. Lost Islith Shartmaster 69, formerly Cunt Muncher 05, says Lost Islith 2 found Islith. This might be my favorite one, specifically in reference to the game. Brandon Gunnarsson says, what the fuck is the Great Hollow? That's how it should be. Keep playing the game like that. You don't need to go down there. Frank Tremblay says, I loved it and subscribed. You are entertaining, and I can see you're putting the effort to make it so. Random dude from Canada. Justin Sellers says, I agree with the random dude from Canada. President Obama said, extra large W of a video here, currently watching whilst taking a presidential dump the size of Albuquerque, New Mexico, on my presidential toilet. And I said, Mr. President, it is an honor, sir. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. I'm so glad that you liked it. Hope the wife and the kids are doing good. Michelle got a dumpy for real. Tube Guy says, clickbait title. I don't feel like I was very deceiving with it. I feel like I delivered pretty much what I said the video was going to be from the get-go. I like the wording on this one a lot. Trey Storm says, Bed of Chaos is 3 women and a bug. Voss Montangro, he says, I didn't like it and it didn't get any better. Terrible video. Didn't even actually follow the guide whenever you didn't want to because you thought you had a better idea. which literally goes against the whole concept of the video. And also your knowledge of Dark Souls is very lacking. Like a couple mistakes would be okay. You don't need to be a Dark Souls expert or anything, but there was a lot you got wrong. Also, LOL, never having beaten ONS without Solaire. First and foremost. Secondly, I don't know what idea people had when they came to the video. I don't know if they thought it was something else. Like, greatest Dark Soul mastermind Vadi Vidya beats the game and also fucks your wife in front of you, cuckold, big titty bitch. Well, I don't know what you guys read the video as. You don't really have to be that good to follow a book. I mean, I don't know. I read Goosebumps as a kid. I'm not going out and fucking the neighbor's monster. Get the fuck out of my face. Go make your own video. Oh, Afflictamine comes back in and says, if you haven't beat ONS without a summon, you really shouldn't be making a DS1 video, honestly. Also, his profile picture is the Mortal Kombat dragon. That's how I know that he's 12 years old. And then I kind of roasted him. I can't help it, really. And I think it's really fucking funny. In my last comment video that I just re-uploaded, I mentioned that there was a dude that left some stupid comment about how the video was bad. And so then naturally, I went to his channel and he had a phone video of him at a Miss May I concert. Personally, if you're bold enough to put that on a public space on the internet, you better be able to take some fucking bullying. Because Miss May I is bad. Anyway, the point being, and this happened a couple times in these comments. People would comment some mean shit, be like, "Oh, the video sucks. This is bad. This is bad." I don't really take it that personally. If you didn't like the video, that's fine. It's not for you. It's not for everyone. I recognize that, and that's okay. But if you're gonna get a little personal and get a little deep cut on me, you better take down some videos. Specifically, the PUBG Funny Moments, Squad Moments videos. Don't leave those up. Take down the PUBG video. I know you have it. Take down the COD montage. Take down the AMVs. I swear to God, if I see one more fucking One Piece AMV, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. Landon Steinhauer, very German. They say that cursor really just chilling in the top left. And then right after that comment was posted, a bunch of other comments mentioned the cursor being left in the top of the screen. This one's a little, got me a little peeved. Not really. This one was actually not that bad. The interaction was pretty good. Pancake Clapper says, I go down to Ash Lake, yada yada, talked about the game. Also, I wasn't going to say anything negative until I noticed you replied to every negative comment. That is one massive cope. Be more confident in your content. Now, the message he has is good. I agree. And I told him that. I said, listen, bud, I understand where you're coming from. However, sometimes shit kind of pisses me off, and I'm going to let him know. But basically, my argument that I have for that, I still kind of hold this, is, again, if you are going to comment negative shit and you yourself are a content creator, bud, that glass house ain't looking too hot these days. Those PUBG Funny Moments ain't looking too hot these days. Take down the AMV. I'm not kidding. Point being is, if you're brave enough to leave mean comments, you gotta start taking it back. If you can't dish it out, if you can't take it, whatever fuck that. Don't get out of the kitchen if you can't cook. Is that what they say? Damn, Nikki Jakey looking like shit these days. This one was funny, mainly just because it seemed like a robotic response. Pioneer Impressive said, Aqua Sloth, great video. Also, I have subbed. He replied to that comment and said, you should do more vids like this. We still good? We still good over here? If the audio's fucked up on this, I'm posting it anyway, because I can't redo these jokes, people. It's gonna be disingenuous. This one was also funny, just solely for the wording. Osoba, I don't know what the fuck the guy's name is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got my first Souls game when I was 12. That was it. That's the whole comment. Oh, I guess I separated these whenever I was sorting them in the folders. The guy that said this video would be a lot better if there wasn't a Coomer soy boy up in my face throughout the whole thing. Leo came through right after and said, ratio, and fucking absolutely smoked his ass like a little doobsker. Little doobski got smoked on. Some random mirror said, I'm a newcomer and I'm proud. And then Kits Blitzy said, I too am proud. Thank you guys. Moon says, how to be boring. Nearly half an hour. This one just kind of warmed my little peaches up. Frenchie Wears Onesies said, that's a weird name. Actually, Not sure I like that. They said, I was going to make a shitty comment like some other people, and I realized you somehow only have like 1.5k sub. Now I want to subscribe. So I'm going to do that instead. Great vid. I appreciate that. He was like, yeah, this fucking shit pissed me off, but he's a small guy. I'm gonna give him a little subski. Brandon Clayton said, get a pop filter for your mic, please! Exclamation mark. This was a great video! Exclamation mark. YouTube recommended it! Exclamation mark. Sean Hembry says, I think this dude is really likable and funny, but I don't think the premise of the video is interesting. I think he still needs to find his niche on YouTube. Fat Hat Gunderson said, this awakens my primordial serpent. This one is pretty fucking lengthy. So again, buckle up. Go get a drink. Come on, go get it. Get out of here. Go get a drink real quick. Actually, I'm going to get a drink too. All right, we ready? Did you get the drink yet? Go get the fucking... I told you. Go. I'm not... Go get the fucking drink. Nico Zeta says... Mother of God, I decided to watch this video thinking it'd be funny, but man, your content creation skills are worse than this shit tier guide you've somehow digged up. Excuse me. You've somehow digged up. Bad/lame jokes that didn't have any punch, zero emotion, contradicting yourself multiple times in the video, and no, I'm not talking about the invader thing, etc. I can't understand how people find your content entertaining. Sorry if this is offensive. I hope you will improve. This is the first time I watched a video while cleaning my apartment and thought that not listening to anything might be more entertaining. Okay, first of all, once again, I've said it before, say it again. If you don't like the video, that's fine. It ain't for you. It ain't your thing. I get that. That's fine. Say that. Or don't say anything. Just shut the fuck up. Got a problem with the video? I expect a detailed response. There were a lot of good ones. A lot of fucking good responses of people with good criticism. They're like, hey, maybe just make yourself a little bit smaller. I see the potential in the video, but damn, you're taking up a lot of the screen. I took those into heart. When the Elden Ring video comes out, I'm going to do that. Now, am I going to somehow find emotion, not contradict myself, make jokes that are not bad or lame or have punch or digged up more guides? No, I am not. And then the audacity to say, sorry if this is offensive. Bad jokes, zero emotion, contradicting yourself, boring video. Sorry if that's offensive. Okay. Ow. Also, to say you put me on in the background while you clean your apartment and then you tell me I'm boring. What the hell, man? Yeah, whatever. Crazy pangolin lady says, I'm pretty sure Bed of Chaos is a she. Oh, wait. No, this one's funny. And then Nicholas Lyles says, I know that slug goes crazy. This one really got my goat good. It was really fucking funny. There's a bit where I talk about not knowing how to pronounce Aramis, which I knew how to pronounce it. It's called a joke, people. Soryu, typed out in text, Aramis, my G. And I replied and said, oh, right, I thought it was Aramis, my bad. And he said, it is what it is. I know, I can picture this man in my head. He was really good at Modern Warfare 2 when it came out. He like super quickly leveled, used the 1887s, the Akimbo 1887s. I know he used those fucking things. He impressed all the kids at school. Maybe still lives at home, but is like still cool. Like when you go back for family visits, he's still there and you hang out. And it's like, it wasn't that bad. Not doing much. Maybe works at a gas station. That's the vibe I'm getting. Very carefree, though. Like, doesn't really care. Is just there to play games, make money to buy games, doesn't give a fuck. This one also really, really warmed my little pears. Yakuza Dar said, this right here is a YouTuber being born. I thought that was a very fucking sweet comment, and I really appreciate I appreciate that shit, man. I appreciate it a lot. Joe Lando says, go to the skeletons to pick up the... Go to the skeletons. This is the graveyard in the beginning. He says, go to the skeletons to pick up the Swayhander, or whatever the name is in German. This one was good. I liked this one a lot. This dude was like, good video. And I was like, oh, thanks for the support, man. And he like went back through and he found the Yu-Gi-Oh video, the Duelist of the Roses, which if anyone's interested in that, I don't think I'm going to re-upload the other ones. They're not that good. Dank Bandit said, gonna watch the Yu-Gi-Oh Duelist of the Roses video. Funny story about that game. My brother and I loved it so much when we were going from my mom to my dad's house, and he had the genius idea to, for some reason, put it in his back pocket. Just the disc. Then, before we left, he sat on my bed like an absolute buffoon and broke it clean in half. We cried for a good few years after that, and I became a Dynasty Warriors 5, Empires of course, and Star Wars Battlefront 2 dude. Still miss those fights against the stupid pumpkin zombie guy. That was miserable for us, LMAO. Scientist Walter, who had a troll face profile picture, said, guy talking to a camera for 25 minutes. And then Lucy X said, comment cynically describing video format. Okay, this was another big point I wanted to bring up. This guy says, guide, magic damage, sloth. I didn't pick pyromancer, but this lightning buff should help. So I'll be real. When they say magic damage, I thought they meant any of the magic damages. Fire, lightning, poison. Like, I thought that was the status. I've learned the status effect is what that's called, not the magic damage. Also, my battery on my camera's about to die, so we gotta hurry this shit up. James F. Fortengard says, your format is terrible. Fuck you, you have a Spider-Man profile picture. Oh, also I roasted your ass and I said, you're subscribed to Stephen Crowder. Fucking got him. Name I can't pronounce, has a Gengar profile picture, said, but why this make me sleepy in a good way? Why do I want to take a nap after watching this video every time? This is my 12th time watching and I'm already sleepy. It's a good video, but after I'm just like, that was satisfactory amount of YouTube content for the last, to last at least an hour or two. This video is like eating a bunch of carbs. Thanks. A Legend Hero says, finally, a fucking fresh video content about Dark Souls. Keep it up, man. I appreciate that. That was a comment I got a lot. People seem to be in this kind of rut with Dark Souls videos. I don't really know. I'm not super well versed in the workings of it. I subscribe to a handful of people, but not a bunch. I do feel like there's a lot of like PvP shit, which I'm not super interested in all the time, but build a whole channel on it. I don't know. Unless it's like fun build. Iron Pineapple, you had some good shit. The volume on this is harder to get right than a horror movie. 1 second the mic is in your mouth, and the next it's out buying milk and ciggies. Seems like good content. My dog is throwing up. Seems like good content, but this shit makes the spectrum disorder go absolutely haywire. Also, pop filter. Moy Play, whose videos I checked out and they fucking suck, said, boring video, I want to see a guidebook sometimes and know your face all the time. I think I replied and said, well, you must have not got through the first minute of the video because I literally mentioned that there's a link to the guide in the description for free that I provided for you, so go check it out. Michael, Plastic Crack, said, I enjoyed this. Sorry about your moisture situation. Thanks. He said thanks, not me. That was in reference to me talking about my hands sweating in that video where I first got the green screen. Dries Van Hees said, you look so cool. Thanks. I actually appreciate that. That's kind of, I've never been called cool before. Candy Flip, this one kind of hit me in my little loins. Said, when you become famous, I will tell everyone that I subscribe to you with 3,000 subs. And that is the last comment. I got through it before my camera died. There were many good comments. I really appreciate it. The support on that video was fucking nuts. Like I said, this is going to be the last time I milk that video for more views, but I've done one of these before. I re-uploaded it, the previous video. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. And I just think it's interesting to highlight some of the good and bad comments. I think they're fun to laugh at. Like I said, I wouldn't say I have the thickest skin, but I'm also not taking everything to heart. There was one comment I want to find it. I do want to find it. Easily favorite comment out of the whole bunch. Initial 2T said, your format sucks, your shirt sucks, you suck, you ruined my day, you were horrible, stop now. And that was it. That was the best comment, I think, out of any of them. For real, I do really appreciate all the nice comments. And I truly don't have words. So I want to pick out some of the more funny ones, but that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate the really, really sweet ones just as much. So I really genuinely thank you so much. This was the Halloween special. I hope you enjoyed. Go get some fucking candy, or if you're an adult, go get drunk and dress like a garden tool. Amen for me, buddy. That's getting cut. Anyway, I hope you have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care. Safe.
You still here? still here, little kitten? Come on. It's time for bed. Come on. Let's get out of here. Come on. We're leaving. We're going to bed.
Oh shit, I'm plugged in still. Oopsie.
Got him.